My plans after graduation are to not go to school for a while and then go to school some more.
After I graduate, I plan on
Once I graduate, I would love to go to grad school.
What do I want to be when I grow up? I don't know, that's a hard question.
My plans after graduation are to take some time off of school and maybe go to grad school if I can find a job in my field, even though I don't really know what I want to do when I grow up. What are you going to do when you graduate? This is the same question I ask myself every morning, or the question that can make me terrified of any family function. I'm sure the same question haunts many college students. After being in school for over 17 years, the routine seems almost impossible to break. I am now in complete control of how my life will turn out. A career will not just fall into my lap. I have to go and find it. The American College Health Association reported that 57% of women and 43% of men felt overwhelming anxiety when thinking about college graduation. So what is the solution? Should I apply for grad school to prolong graduation? Start looking for internships or careers? I've always heard the only way to figure out what you want to do with your life is to experience what you don't want to do. This brought me to the University of Louisville's Career Center. I'm trying to get help on my resume with the Career Center because it looks like this right now. So I'll show you where it's at.
The Career Development Center is set up in two different teams. So we have a team to help you figure out what you want to do, to meet with you one-on-one, and to spend time talking about your interests and values. And then we have a team to connect you with job opportunities, with internships, and to really help you find that job that you want after college.
My resume improved greatly since visiting with the Career Center. They gave me tips on formatting and how important it is for your resume to stand out to future employers. Before, my resume looked unprofessional, and I was almost embarrassed to let anyone see it. I have also passed these tips down to some friends who are going through the same graduation anxiety as myself. Not only did they help me feel more confident when turning in a resume, they also suggested I use the online database, Cards Career Link, when looking for internships and jobs.
I'm so afraid. What am I going to do? Where am I going to move? Where am I going to live? And we go through that, and I say, all right, well, let's start with your experience. Do you have your resume together? What kinds do you have? And we go through the basics that I think most people go through. And again, it's really helping them think aloud. And sometimes by my asking questions, they realize there are some potential job opportunities. And I always say they have opportunities more than one. And they say, okay, this isn't so bad. And we try and get them to have a plan of some kind.
So what will I do when I graduate? What will be the next step? Walking into the real world next spring will be a big change in my life, but it happens to everyone. I've learned a lot about myself when going through this process. I've realized how important it is to talk with others about my future and get advice from people who have already been through graduation. Not succeeding in life is my biggest fear, but I've discovered I cannot be scared of change in order to succeed. I have to step out of my comfort zone and get involved. When talking with the people I love the most, my family, they reiterated that I don't have to have everything figured out when I graduate. The most important thing for me to do is to keep trying new internships and new things to find something I am truly passionate about and not to settle for anything less. I have to learn that I am now in complete control of my life.